Hey guys, this is Sean with the Team The Wealth Network. I am here live in Wisconsin. I am on a men's retreat. This is my first men's retreat that I've ever attended. I'm here with my cousins. As you guys know, this has been a really crazy year for me. Lost both of my parents. I've been having a lot of loss this year. I lost one of our close friends, my wife and I, a cousin. It's been a really trying year for us. It's been just a very interesting time personally. I'm here in this men's retreat with a bunch of men of God, some young, some old, a nice mixture of both. And we're here just to relax and to try to get away, to get a different perspective and just relax. It's a lot of us that's been stressed up. We've been pent up, going through a lot. I haven't did a video in a while because I've been kind of just in a dark place, guys. So one of the reasons I've never dealt with grief on the scale that I'm dealing with right now with my parents. It's the most craziest thing I've ever experienced because I've always been a kind of get up and go. I've always been a get up and go type of person, and this is the first time in my life that I haven't been a get up and go person. Like, it's been kind of like emotional, like a roller coaster on motivation, on drive, on a lot of things. It's just up and down, you know. There's times where I'm motivated and I'll be able to get a lot of things done, and then there's other times that like it's out the window. It's not getting done, you know. I'll cry or sleep and just be in a really interesting position. The one thing I can say that has been like really awesome for me personally, guys, is really feeling like a sheep. Like, man, I feel like a sheep because I'm so vulnerable right now, mentally, emotionally, that God has been holding me and putting me and keeping me in a wonderful place, protected, shielded, and everything else. Has just been like phenomenal to kind of have the experience that God has been giving me throughout this crazy time in my life, right? And I'm fortunate to be able to kind of have that opportunity and that time with my wife and just people that I love, because it's just been a really crazy, you know, experience for me lately. It's just been like unrealistic of just the changes that I've gone through, from my parents to my business, you know, just being able to try to pick up the pieces and figure myself out and make moves. And so one of the things that I've been doing is getting closer to God. Obviously, as I was telling you guys, like I feel like a sheep, like I've been so lost in my directions and so worn down from, you know, my challenges of trying to take care of my mom and run my businesses and just it's just a lot, man. And in getting close to God and having faith to just believe and put it in His hands have been kind of crazy. So for you guys that have heard like, hey, put it in God's hands, I'm quite sure if you guys are around any spiritual people, especially older people, they'll tell you, give it to God, give it to God. But what is that? Like, how do you give something to God? Like, how do you really give it to God? Is it a I don't care, you know, here, you know what I'm saying? Is it neglecting things? Is it running from things? What is the real way to give something to God? And I've been trying to figure that out, but what I've noticed about me personally and my perspective of giving it to God is giving things that you're worried about away to God. Like, almost having like a like give it and, you know, neglect, so to speak, but it's not. It's more or less like you're saying it out of your mouth. Like, God, I'm giving this to you because it's too heavy. God, I can't take this. So here, you know, it's saying it out of your mouth after you've been feeling it so much in your spirit and in your heart, you know. A lot of people go through a lot of stress and panic attacks, anxieties from worrying. I know I was going through that for a while. I was concerned about my health, you know, just really concerns about just stress and pressure and all of these expectations that I have for myself. Like, I'm really a goal-driven person. I'm really a go-get-it type of guy. I'm usually leading the army, you know. And once you've gone through so much and you've been beat down and you've just been through a lot, man, it's really hard to kind of capture that energy and keep that energy going, because you become stressed out. It's just too many things to handle at one time, and it's just a lot, you know. And that's when it comes to just being able to give it to God, is to say it out of your mouth and give it and stop worrying. Say your prayer over it, bless it, and then just stop. And I think that that's really the key to being able to have a better perspective, a better feeling, a better view, a better overall mental and physical approach to it. It's much different when you're just able to give it away. You know, it's like giving it away to a problem solver. Like, God, thank God, it's a wonderful problem solver. Like, you're able to give that problem away, and man, some of the problems that I thought that no one else was going to solve besides me, God was able to solve those problems and really protect me and keep me in a great space. But for me personally, guys, like, trying to rebound from this loss, these major losses, and, you know, seeing the good out of it is one thing, and trying to process the good out of it, and trying to get all of these different emotions under control or flushed out or interpreted. It's been a lot. But one thing I do want to leave you guys with is this: if you're going through a very stressful, very emotional, high pressured situation right now, it could be a problem, it could be a financial problem, it could be a mental problem, it could be a health problem, whatever it is that you're going through, I ask you guys, if your body's already aching, it's telling you that your mind is its internals already hitting you, take the next step. Express it. Give it up. You can't control it. Give it to someone that's bigger than you, that can solve your problems. Give it to God. Give it to God and watch Him move. And stop worrying. So until the next time I do this spiritual series, guys, I love you guys. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Come out with some more videos. I wish you well the West. I pray for you all. Continue to stay safe. Continue to stay motivated. Continue to stay blessed, and keep your heart, your mind, and your spirit on God. I love you guys. Peace.